500 years ago, the introduction of this fruit from the New World revolutionized the cuisines of Southeast Asia. I said that Entree d'Asia would take you out of your kitchen and introduce you to new and exotic places and things. Well, we'll also send you back to your kitchen armed with the tools and techniques necessary to make your next cooking adventure so successful your friends will wonder where you've been. That is, of course, unless they've seen the show. Then your secret's out of the bag. Entree d'Asia is a fun, upbeat show about the food of Southeast Asia. It's a show about culture and history. It's a show about anecdotes and stories. Most of all, it's a show about travel. We're going to take you from your kitchen and put you right in the heart of the action in Hong Kong, Bangkok, Singapore, Kuala Lumpur, and other points east. When you get there, you're going to see that the best food is prepared right there in the street. You're also going to discover a family of techniques common to the cuisines of Southeast Asia. We're going to learn something here, and the best part is, we get to eat the homework. Exotic-looking foods with strange-sounding names. Can you find these in your local supermarket? Well, common substitutions work just as well. Entree d'Asia will answer your questions, and at the same time show you how you can be a star chef in your own home. If you find this all a little hard to believe, try this simple test. Repeat after me. Spicy, tasty, nutritious, delicious, healthful, simple. 30 minutes with me, and I'll have you eating your words. Have you ever had Thai or Malaysian food or Chinese takeout and said, wow, this is so good. How do they do it? We're going to show you who they are and how you can do it at home. There are a family of techniques common to the cuisines of Asia that are healthy, economical, and easy to master. We're also going to take a good look at the tools and the toys that you can use to improve your cooking and entertaining. Entree d'Asia gives you Asian food in terms we all can relate to. All of this fantastic stuff. What is it exactly? How do we use it? And how are we going to choose it? Let's take a wok, for example. Is a wok the same thing as a frying pan? Well, sometimes. This, for example, this is my wok of choice. It has a good long handle for a good flipping action. It has a nice round shape. This is perfect for the job. Now, if you have an electric stove, perhaps you want to choose a flat bottom wok like this one. This brings the wok right in contact with your electric element. That's important. Or perhaps you'd prefer to use the heavy-duty cast iron frying pan that you already have. That's going to hold the heat and give the results that you're looking for, the all-important caramelization and color. If you've already got a pan like that, well, that's an excellent choice. One of the most important aspects of this series is recognizing that all kitchens are different. And restaurant kitchens are a good example. I'm going to show you that regardless of what you have on hand, your cooking results can be much the same. For instance, let's take a look. Here into the kitchen at the Banana Leaf, a popular Malaysian restaurant. So popular, in fact, that you'd have to wait for a table should you want to eat in the dining room. Now, however, we have a ringside seat right in the kitchen where Chef Bua is going to prepare for us a traditional classic. Bua, what do you have for us today?
Yes, I would like to show you a char kway teow today.
Char kway teow, a Malaysian classic based on rice noodles, flavored with Chinese sausage, shrimp, a little bit of fish cake, and then flavored thoroughly with the sweet soy sauce traditional to Malay cooking. Let's have a look and see how it's done.
Egg. Hot sauce. And the tauge.
Most of the kitchens we'll visit throughout Southeast Asia will be old, small, hot, noisy, and very traditional. But this is the Chili Club, a popular Thai restaurant with a modern, up-to-date kitchen. What we're trying to do here is demonstrate how the Cantonese family of techniques, the model that this kitchen runs on, can benefit us. Notice how the organization around the wok takes up the majority of the space. This is paramount, this is crucial, this is what Cantonese cooking is all about. Each little pot and container can play a role in multiple dishes. This allows the chef to dip into each one as he needs to, creating different dishes as they go along. Each time, the only setup that changes will be the individual main ingredients, the vegetables, the meat, and so on, that make up the dish. Much the same way we grab salt and pepper when we cook, Cantonese chefs take advantage of a variety of different ingredients and flavors. This means they can expand their scope to other cuisines, not simply just those of Canton. For example, this Thai classic, Gung Pat Pong Curry. All right, it's time to get down to business and have some fun. We've seen how Asian chefs prepare these wonderful dishes in the restaurant, and now it's our turn. Here's the scenario. You want to make something special for your guests. This time, it's Penang curry. You've done your shopping and picked up what you need, including some barbecue duck. Here's just a taste of what you can do. In goes the coconut cream. And we're going to let that boil. Right now, what you have there is water, coconut oil, and coconut sugar. The coconut sugar will caramelize and give a delicious flavor. The water will boil away, leaving just behind a little bit of the oil and the sugar, and that's what we'll cook in. Come over to the cutting board here and let's see what else we can add to this as it cooks. Lemongrass, this is one of our optional ingredients. All you need to get it ready is cut off the extreme ends, throw those away, cut some large slices. 3 will do. Toss those into the pot. Then we'll take some lime leaf. The kaffir lime leaf has an amazing aroma. It's available fresh in the Thai and Lao markets. It'll be right beside the lemongrass. We'll throw in, about that. That's, say, 3 leaves. We'll simmer that in there. Now, let's take some galanga. Maybe 2 slices. Galanga is like Thai ginger. That's how most people regard it. Its use is similar to ginger, although the flavor is very different. That goes into our pot as well. For those of you who like it hot, well, let's try some chili. I've got some red chili and some green serrano. I think the serrano is the best choice because it doesn't have the intense heat of the smaller chilies. The ratio of heat and flavor is directly proportional to the size of the chili. What I'm trying to say is the bigger the chili, less heat, more flavor. That's important. We're ready now to add the curry paste. And I'll open up this package here. This is Penang curry paste. This is the kind of curry we're making. It doesn't have to be Penang. It can be red curry, green curry, yellow curry, whatever you have on hand. Remember, those guests are due here any minute. 3 to 4 tablespoons of curry paste will be sufficient. We'll break this up. We'll let this fry a little bit in this mixture. Then we'll add coconut milk. From that point on, just with the base of the coconut cream, the curry paste, and the coconut milk, you have a fantastic curry right there. If you're lucky enough to have the lemongrass, the galanga, the lime leaf, well, you're doing that much better. But it is not essential. Those are just additions that will make it that much better. Now that that's all nicely combined, we give it a moment to fry. And you'll tell by the aroma that it gives off. When it's incredibly delicious and aromatic, it's time for coconut milk. Think about how many people you have to serve. You'll probably want about, half a cup of sauce per person. Generally for 4 to 8 people, 4 to 6 people, 2 cans of coconut milk will be more than enough. We'll bring the heat up on this a bit. We'll add a splash of fish sauce. About 2 tablespoons will be adequate. As soon as this comes to the boil, in goes the duck. As soon as the duck is heated through, The dish is ready. It's as simple as that. It cannot get faster. And imagine you're paying $15 for this in the restaurant. This is simplicity itself. Here now with the duck. While it heats through, let's look at what else we can add to this, or what else we may have on hand to work with. I have some lime leaf, and the traditional garnish for this is lime leaf very thinly sliced. Now I'm using my knife, but you can use scissors. And if you work with 2 or 3 leaves at a time, you'll find that it's actually quite easy to make the thin slices, especially with the scissors. The other classic garnish for this dish is some crushed peanut. If you have some dry roasted peanuts at hand, excellent. If not, don't worry about it. Remember, what's important here is how we've done this. We didn't even need a special pan in which to prepare it. We used a regular stainless steel cook pot. It worked perfectly for our needs.
And yours. Every episode of Entree to Asia is filled with delicious recipes and entertaining tips on technique and presentation.
Veggies, but do be careful. So cover lightly with your hand while you're pounding.
We will learn something here, and the best part is
I'm losing a few, but that happens.
you get to eat your homework.
That's what Asian cuisine is all about. Now, if you find our approach to this all a little bit hard to take, try this simple test with me. Remember what I said before. Spicy, nutritious, tasty, healthful, delicious, simple. In 30 minutes, I'll have you eating your words. I can't wait. You let me out of this? Can I be done now?